Earth and Life Science by Miss Jenny Agnano. Origin and structure of the Earth planet. Reasons why planet Earth is unique one. First, first, it has liquid water. Earth is the only planet in the solar system that has a large amount of liquid water. About 70% of the surface of the Earth is covered by liquid or frozen water. Because of this, Earth is sometimes called blue planet. Second, plate tectonics. In plate tectonics, Earth's outermost layer, or the lithosphere, made up of the crust and upper mantle, is broken into large rocky plates. These plates lie on top of a partially molten layer of rocks called the atmosphere. Third, it has an atmosphere that shelters it from the worst rays of the sun. Planet Earth is habitable because it has the right distance from the sun. It is kept warm by an insulating atmosphere, and it has the right chemical ingredients for life, including water and carbon. It can provide water, oxygen, useful biological products for human, and has sustainable weather and climate. Earth, Venus, and Mars similarity. They all are terrestrial planets made of solid rocks and silicates. They all have an atmosphere. They all almost have the same time to rotate on their axis. Earth and Mars both have water. They all have carbon dioxide and all have landforms. Venus and Mars differences. Venus has no water. Venus has Mars don't have oxygen. Earth has life forms. And these are the other similarities and differences of Venus, Mars, and Earth. Earth is a habitable planet. These are the factors that makes the planet habitable. First, the temperature influence how quickly atoms and molecules move. Next, their atmosphere and their energy. Next, they have nutrients to use to build and maintain an organism's body. Origin and structure of the Earth, the subsystem. Earth is sometimes called the water planet or the blue planet because seas cover more than two-thirds of its surface. Earth is the only planet or moon in the solar system that rain that falls from clouds runs over the land and collects in extensive oceans. It is also the only body we know that supports life. This self learning module will help you understand the subsystem of the planet where you stand right now. The four subsidy of the Earth are the atmosphere, which are the gaseous layer of the Earth's surface, primarily composed of the different gases such as the nitrogen and oxygen. Biosphere, the zone of the Earth where all forms of life exist. This serves as the ecosystem of all living and non living organisms. The geosphere is the solid part of the Earth that consists the entire planet from the center of the core and the outer crust. It includes core, mantle, and crust of the Earth. Hydrosphere is the water part of the Earth that includes ocean and glaciers. Again, these are the four subsidies of the Earth. Subsystem of the Earth. The subsystems of the Earth, if we analyze these pictures, the A is the atmosphere, the B is the geosphere, The C is the hydrosphere, and the D is the biosphere. Earth is a complex system made up of many smaller systems through the which matter and energy are continuously cycled. Energy and the matter flows through the Earth's spheres, the geosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere, and the biosphere. Energy flows through the atmosphere mostly by convection. How does matter and energy flow across the four subsystems of the Earth? The Earth consists of four subsystems across whose boundaries matter and energy flows in atmosphere, biosphere, and hydrosphere, geosphere. The atmosphere provides the geosphere with heat and the energy needed for rock breakdown and erosion. The biosphere receives gases, heat, and sunlight from the atmosphere. It receives water from the hydrosphere and the living medium from the geosphere. Minerals. Minerals are made up of the rocks beneath your feet, the soil that supports plants, and the deep rocks of the Earth's mantle. Any thorough study of Earth must include an understanding of minerals, but it is not sufficient to study minerals isolated from the rest of the planet. Rather, we can learn more by observing the ways that minerals interact with each other Earth system. Minerals are the building blocks of rocks. Mineralogists used the criteria to determine whether a material is classified as a mineral or not. Characteristic of minerals. First, naturally occurring, a product of Earth's natural processes. Number two, inorganic. It must be product of Earth's physical processes. Number three, homogeneous solid. Minerals should have definite volume and rigid shape. Number four, definite chemical composition, represented by a chemical formula. And number five, orderly crystalline structure. Atoms of minerals are arranged in an orderly and repeating pattern. Properties of minerals. To identify minerals, mineralogists observe the following properties. First is color. Minerals' colors may change depending on the surface. These are the examples of the mineral's color. Next is streak, color of minerals in powdered form. Next is the hardness, minerals' resistance to scratching. Next is the cleavage, minerals' resistance to being broken and fractured. Next is crystalline structure or habit. Next is diapanity or amount of transparency, availability to allow lights to pass through it. This is affected by chemical makeup of the mineral sample. Next is luster, how light is reflected off a surface. Next is tenacity, describes a mineral's reaction to stress, like the brittleness, malleability, ductility, flexible but elastic, flexible and elastic, and sectility. This is the example of brittleness. A mineral turns into powder. Malleability. A mineral can be flattened by pounding with a hammer. Ductility. A mineral can be stretched into wire. And sectility. Ability of minerals to be sliced by a knife. And that's it for today. Thank you very much for listening. Bye bye.